In this tutorial we're just going to have a quick look at setting up a portfolio project in Hack and Plan. So you can assign all your tasks and get your time management accurate for the module. So the first thing we want to do is make a new project. So we'll go to Create and go to Project here. Pick Agile, go to Next. We'll give this a suitable name, and I like to do my cost metric in days, and assign 8 hours per day. So once we've got our new project set up, our project dashboard shows us the amount of tasks we have left and how many days and hours that's going to take us to complete. So use this project dashboard as a way of managing how much time your project's going to take. The next thing we want to do is actually make some boards. So we're going to split the boards up into things like modeling, unwrapping and texturing. So we'll go to Create, and on this one we'll just write modeling. And I am going to set a start date, and the start date is going to be the Monday of next week, and the due date I'm going to put as the 15th. In fact, we'll put that as the 12th. So it'll be the Monday to the Friday for 2 weeks. So we'll hit Create on that, and then we'll add another board, and this one we'll call Unwrapping. And the start date on that one, since we start our modelling here, we ended our modelling here, we'll start our unwrapping there, and that should only take us a couple of days. So maybe we'll put that to the Wednesday here. Or in fact, we'll put it on the Thursday because obviously we've got the class then. So we'll create another board. This one we'll call Texturing. Remember the last one ended on the Thursday. It can be good just to end everything on a Friday and start everything on a Monday, just for simplicity's sake. So on this one, I've already forgotten the dates to be honest. So we'll start on the 19th and we'll finish on the 26th. Might have done that a week out of date, but we can always check those later on. So you'll notice how it's created Sprint 1 by default. We can use that, but what we could do is also delete it. So I'll show you how to do that. So if we go to Projects, Project Dashboard, and you see I've got our boards here. So I did do the dates right. But if you need to change these or tweak these, if you just go to Manage, you can delete this one that we don't want, and we can change things like the dates in here as well if we need to. Okay, so we've got modeling, unwrapping, texturing. Obviously to follow on from that would have lighting and presentation, and we'll also want to create a milestone, and that'll be interview, and make sure we get that on the right date, which obviously I've already completely forgotten. I think just a guess, because I can't actually remember, we'll just stick that in as the 19th. Plainly not right, but doesn't matter, I can change the date later. So we have our interview up here as well. Let's at least edit that and get the spelling correct. Okay, you can also, if you needed to, move these about in here just to align them correctly. Okay, so we've got our rough boards here. Let's go to modeling and start adding some tasks. So if we go to modeling, we want to go to add task. And now a really important thing to do first is go to fields. We want to add estimated cost, and we want to add user. So make sure you do both of those. This is so that we can put in a time frame for that, so we can calculate how long the project's going to take, and so the task is assigned to you so it appears on your dashboard. Probably want to put the category to art as well. And task title, I'll just put white box. And in there I'll put 4H for hours and hit create. I did actually forget to assign a user, so let me just assign myself. We'll add our next task, which will be modular walls. For some reason it's forgotten them. The reason it forgot those is because I forgot to tick on remember fields. So So I'll put in 1 day to make our modular walls, and we'll assign me to that as well. Okay, there we go. Then I'm going to start adding things like maybe hero asset, whatever that may be. We'll put in 3 days to, or 2 days to model that. Again, assign me, hit create. Add another task, just put in something like create, do 4 hours to model that, and again assign it to me. Okay, now you can put priorities on these, but I kind of prefer just to list them in the priorities that I've got them. Another thing you can also do is actually create a list within this, but I prefer to have them as individual tasks. That's kind of up to you. So once you've got those added, another thing you can do is clone that task, and then we could drop that center board, and we'll send it to unwrapping. And this just enables you to have the same tasks in here that you would have in here. Obviously, we wouldn't actually want white box unwrapping, to be fair, but okay, so we would obviously want all these tasks also in here and also in texturing as well. So if we just go to here, we've got 4 hours in there, 1 day, 4 hours, 2 days, and so on. So if we go back to our dashboard, project dashboard, you can see it's estimating our total time and listing how many tasks we have. So this is how you can figure out whether you fit into the whether your project's going to fit into the suitable time that you want for it. So last thing to show you, I guess. Oops. If we just go into modeling, what you want to do is, as soon as you start working on something, stick that into your in progress. Normally when you're working with other people, you would then have that signed off, so that might be in there, and then into completed, and you can actually write in here how long it took you. So let's say it took 2 days. You can log that, and you can see it tells you how far over you've gone. That's obviously really useful for you guys to figure out how long it does actually take you to do things, kind of based off this stuff. So yeah, just keep add those boards in, and then we go back to project dashboard, and you can see it's telling you how the percentage complete of your project as well. So once you've got all those boards set up with your tasks in, you can just keep signing stuff off. So make sure you're only working on one task at a time. When it's finished, stick it into completed, assign how long it's taken you to do. Well, obviously it's doubled it there. So and that's kind of it really. The important things I need to see are every task listed in here. Make sure you have some contingency time, and in your project dashboard you can see how much time you've got left, and kind of make sure that's between, say, kind of 16 to 20 days kind of max.